Hi, I'm Monique Polak, and I'm a writer who lives in Montreal and also a teacher. And I'm here today to tell you about my latest book, and it's a book of nonfiction. I also write fiction, which is made up stuff, but this is all true. And it's called Why Humans Work, How Jobs Shape Our Lives and Our World. And it's got beautiful illustrations by a person I haven't met, but she's a wonderful illustrator named Suharu Ogawa. And I came up with the idea for this book because from something very personal, and that's because I'm a bit, let's just say some people in my life have accused me of working too hard and even maybe being a bit of a workaholic. And I really enjoy my work, but I have grappled with that question. It made me wonder, what is the role of work in our lives, and how important is it? And is it equally important to everybody? And why do we even come up with work in the first place? How do we get the idea? So that's basically what I did. And when I write nonfiction, it's because I want to explore a topic myself. And though this book is for kids aged 9 to 12, I think it's I'm 60, almost 62, so it was for me too, because I was trying to learn all this stuff. So I looked at all kinds of topics, like I said, the history of work, how work changed during the pandemic, how we decide on our jobs, if we even get to decide, children who work. There's a chapter, not just children who work babysitting or typical kind of things you might think of, mowing the lawn, but the issue of child labor, kids who are forced to work. So I tried to look as broadly as possible at the world of work. And one of my favorite parts of this book was doing the research. And I just thought maybe I would tell you quickly about my favorite research for the book. And my favorite person that I interviewed was a guy named Cameron at the local grocery store. And it was during the pandemic. And I told him, he packs bags and he's lovely. And I said, Cameron, you're a hero. And he said, I'm not a hero. It's the doctors and the nurses that are heroes. I'm just a helper. And I found that really special, just the idea of how we all contribute. And that I think Cameron is a hero. So I hope you read my book. I hope it'll make you look at work in a new way, appreciate all the people that do work, find work in your own life that you enjoy, that shapes your life, but also helps shape our world and maybe helps to make the world a better place. Happy reading.